Welcome back to the English 360 podcast, where we bring you real conversations, strategies, and inspiration to help you become the confident English speaker you want to be.
That's right. And today's topic is one that we know hits home for so many of our listeners, going beyond grammar. Because grammar is important, but it's not the whole story. The real question is, how do you go from memorizing rules to actually speaking English with confidence?
Exactly. If you've ever frozen in a conversation, or if you've ever thought, I know the grammar, but I can't speak, this episode is for you.
And stick with us because we're going to share practical tips, real-life stories, and even answer some of your listener questions. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear roadmap to move beyond grammar and finally speak English with confidence.
Let's start with the grammar trap. Mia, why do so many learners feel like grammar is the key to fluency?
Well, most of us were trained to think that way. In school, we learned English like math. Memorize formulas, don't make mistakes, and get graded on accuracy. But in the real world, language isn't math. It's connection. It's messy, flexible, and alive.
That's so true. I had a student once who could diagram sentences perfectly. But when I asked him a simple question like, "What did you eat for breakfast?" he froze. He was busy trying to remember the correct tense instead of just answering.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I've seen that so many times. It's like trying to ride a bike while reciting the instruction manual. You'll fall over because you're thinking too much instead of doing.
Yes, grammar has its place, but it should support communication, not block it.
Here's a question from Sofia in Brazil. I study grammar every day, but I still feel nervous when speaking. Should I stop studying grammar completely?
That's such a great question. No, you don't need to stop. Grammar gives you structure, but don't let it control you. Think of grammar like training wheels on a bike. Useful at first, but at some point you've got to ride freely.
Exactly. Keep grammar as a tool, but shift your focus to speaking, listening, and expressing yourself. That's how you escape the grammar trap. So, Alex, let's talk about confidence. Why does it matter more than perfect grammar?
Because communication is about connection. Imagine two people. Person A speaks with perfect grammar, but looks down, speaks softly, and hesitates. Person B makes some grammar mistakes, but speaks clearly, with energy and eye contact. Which one feels more confident?
Obviously, person B. And here's the funny part. Most people won't even notice the grammar mistakes if you speak with confidence. They'll be focused on you, not your grammar.
Right. I once had a student from Turkey. His grammar wasn't perfect, but he had this incredible smile and energy when he spoke. People loved talking to him. And because he wasn't afraid of mistakes, he improved faster.
That's such a good point. Confidence accelerates learning. When you're not afraid to speak, you get more practice. More practice means more progress. Let's take a question from Javier in Mexico. How do I build confidence if I always feel judged for my accent?
Oh, accents. Such an important topic. First of all, Javier, your accent is not a problem. Everyone has an accent, even native speakers. I'm from the US, Mia's from the UK, and guess what? We have different accents.
Exactly. Having an accent means you're bilingual. It's a badge of honor, not a mistake. Confidence comes from owning your voice. Don't try to erase your accent. Focus on clarity. People care about understanding you, not whether you sound like an American movie star.
All right, let's get practical.
How do learners actually shift their focus from grammar to communication?
First, stop translating in your head. That's a killer. Instead, practice thinking directly in English. Start small. Look around you and describe things. The sky is blue. I'm drinking coffee. The dog is barking. It trains your brain to operate in English without grammar analysis.
Yes, and practice phrases, not single words. For example, instead of memorizing go, went, gone, just practice I'm going to the store or I went to the store yesterday. That way, you're speaking in ready-to-use blocks.
And listen to real English every day. Podcasts, shows, YouTube videos. Don't just study English, live with it. The more you hear it, the more natural it becomes.
Here's a message from Aisha in Egypt. I always translate in my head before speaking. How can I stop this habit?
Great question. Start with short daily exercises. Pick one object and describe it in English for 30 seconds. Or narrate what you're doing. I'm washing the dishes. I'm making tea. It feels silly, but it rewires your brain to think directly in English.
And here's another tip. Watch short videos in English, pause them, and try to summarize what you heard in English, not your native language. It's a simple way to break the translation loop.
All right, Alex, let's give our listeners a confidence toolkit. What are some daily habits they can practice?
Number 1, shadowing. Find a short clip of a native speaker, play it, and repeat immediately, copying the rhythm, intonation, and even emotion. It's powerful.
Number 2, record yourself. Every night, spend 2 minutes talking about your day. Don't judge yourself, just speak. Over time, you'll hear your progress.
Number 3, read out loud. It trains your mouth, your ears, and your brain. Even 5 minutes a day makes a huge difference.
And number 4, celebrate progress, not perfection. Did you speak English today? That's a win. Did you make a mistake but keep going? That's a bigger win. Here's one from Lena in Germany. How can I practice English if I don't have anyone to talk to?
I love this one because guess what? You can practice alone. Record voice notes, talk to yourself, shadow podcasts. English doesn't only exist in conversations with other people. You can create an English environment in your own room.
Yes. And when you're ready, you can join language exchange apps or online communities. But the foundation starts with practicing on your own. Let's share some real stories. I once met a student named Keiko from Japan. She was terrified to speak. She would write everything down first and then try to read it. But one day, she joined a conversation club and forced herself to speak without notes. She made mistakes, but she also laughed, connected, and suddenly English became fun. That changed everything for her.
That reminds me of Ahmed from Morocco. He always started sentences with, "Sorry for my bad English." I told him, "Stop apologizing. Your English is good enough." Once he stopped saying sorry, his confidence skyrocketed. And guess what? His grammar improved too because he was speaking more.
I love that. Confidence first, fluency follows.
Question from Priya in India. I feel embarrassed when people correct me. How do I handle that?
Great question. First, remember, corrections are not attacks. They're gifts. Native speakers correct each other all the time. It's normal.
Yes, and sometimes people don't even correct to be helpful. They just naturally repeat the correct form. For example, if you say, "He go to school," someone might reply, "Oh, he goes to school?" That's your correction right there. Don't feel embarrassed, feel grateful. It means you're learning.
So Mia, let's end with the big mindset shift. What's the number one thing learners should remember?
That communication is the goal, not perfection. English is a tool. Your accent is fine. Your mistakes are part of the journey. What matters is that you use your voice.
Exactly. And confidence doesn't come when your English is perfect. It comes when you decide to speak anyway. Fluency grows out of action, not fear. So next time you're in a conversation, remember, nobody's grading you. They just want to connect. And your voice matters. And that's the power of English.
Wow, this has been such a powerful conversation. If you've been stuck in the grammar trap, we hope you're leaving today with new tools and a new mindset.
Remember, focus on communication. Build small daily habits and celebrate progress. Grammar will take care of itself.
And don't forget to subscribe to the English 360 podcast so you never miss an episode. Share this with a friend who needs more confidence in English.
Thanks for listening. Keep speaking, keep learning, and keep growing. Until next time.